Welcome back to Wanderlust Revealed. There are places on this earth, etched into the very fabric of the land and our collective memory, that call to us. They stand as silent witnesses to the immense power of nature and the enduring spirit of humanity. These are our national monuments, a sprawling collection of wonders scattered across the American landscape, each with a story to tell. From towering monoliths that pierce the sky to fortresses that whisper tales of a nation's birth, this journey will take you to some of the most profound and awe-inspiring destinations imaginable. This is more than a simple travel guide. It is an invitation to explore the soul of a country, a must-see road trip for the heart and mind. And as we count down from 15 to 1, a question hangs in the air, waiting for its moment. Among these titans of history and nature, some stand out not just for their grandeur, but for their sheer unexpectedness. So which little-known monument ranks as the most surprising and why? Stay tuned to find out. The answer, I promise you, is worth the wait. Our journey begins in the vast rolling plains of northeastern Wyoming, where the earth itself has pushed a geological marvel toward the heavens. This is Devil's Tower. It rises abruptly, a colossal fluted stone pillar, standing 867 feet from its base to its summit, a sentinel over the Belle Fourche River. Its sheer verticality is mesmerizing, its grooved columns appearing as if carved by a giant's hand. Long before Hollywood, it was, and remains, a place of profound spiritual power. To the Lakota, it is Matotipila, Bear Lodge, the sacred site of a legend where a great bear clawed the rock, creating the deep furrows we see today. The story is written in stone, a tale of volcanic intrusion and relentless erosion. Geologists call it a laccolith, a mass of igneous rock injected into sedimentary layers and later exposed as softer rock weathered away. It is a powerful reminder that some things on this planet are so grand they command not just our attention, but our awe. From the natural wonders of the West, we travel east to the bustling heart of New York Harbor. Here, a different kind of monument stands, one forged not by geology, but by human hands and ideals. She is liberty enlightening the world, the Statue of Liberty. A gift from the people of France to the United States, she has stood since 1886 as a universal symbol of freedom and democracy. She was the first site of a new home for millions of immigrants, a silent promise of hope and a new beginning. Planning a visit to this titan of freedom requires a bit of foresight. Access to Liberty Island and neighboring Ellis Island is via ferry from Battery Park or Liberty State Park. Tickets should be booked well in advance, especially if you hope to ascend to the crown. The climb is strenuous, up a narrow, winding staircase, but the reward is a unique bird's-eye view from within the statue itself, an intimate encounter with one of the most famous structures on Earth. The Statue of Liberty National Monument is not just a place to take a photograph. It is a place to reflect on the very principles that bind a nation together, a pilgrimage to the heart of an ideal, welcoming the tired, the poor, and the huddled masses year after year. Some moments in time are so powerful, they reshape not just our memories, but the very earth beneath our feet. On the morning of May 18, 1980, such a moment arrived in the quiet Cascade Range of Washington state. Mount St. Helens, a sleeping giant, awoke with a fury that defied comprehension, a lateral explosion that tore the entire north face of the mountain away. It unleashed a force equivalent to hundreds of atomic bombs, sending a superheated cloud of ash, rock, and gas across the landscape at supersonic speeds. The aftermath was a scene of almost otherworldly desolation. Today, to visit the Mount St. Helens National Volcanic Monument is to walk through a living laboratory of resilience. Hardy wildflowers push through the pumice plains. Young forests begin to rise. Trails like the hummocks and the Johnston Ridge Observatory Path tell a narrative of devastation and recovery, a story told in layers of ash, regrowing flora, and the enduring presence of the mountain itself. You learn about the seismic rumblings, the human stories, and the incredible science of ecological succession that continues to unfold. Standing at the edge, you are reminded that the ground we stand on is not static, but a dynamic, breathing entity, capable of immense and awe-inspiring change. Just a short journey from the bustling energy of San Francisco, there lies a sanctuary of silence and shadow. This is Muir Woods, a cathedral built not of stone and glass, but of living wood and filtered light. Here, the coast redwoods, the Sequoia sempervirens, stand as ancient sentinels. These are the tallest living things on Earth, and to walk among them is to feel a sense of profound humility. This grove exists because of foresight. Congressman William Kent and his wife Elizabeth protected it. President Theodore Roosevelt declared it a national monument in 1908, named for John Muir. Visiting Muir Woods requires planning. Arrive early or late for tranquility, reserve parking or shuttle in advance, and let the forest's quiet rhythm take over. Notice the delicate sorrel and lush ferns, the bright yellow banana slugs, the gentle murmur of Redwood Creek, and the whisper of the wind through the high branches. This is more than just a walk. It is an immersion, a chance to connect with something ancient and carry a piece of that peace back into the hurried world. Deep in the remote, sun-drenched expanse of northwestern New Mexico lies a mystery carved in stone. This is Chaco Canyon, not just ruins. It was a ceremonial, administrative, and economic center of a sophisticated ancestral Puebloan culture. Between 850 and 1250 AD, a thriving hub erected monumental great houses, multi-story walls, and hundreds of interconnected rooms, built without mortar, wheels, or metal tools. Aligned to solar and lunar cycles, the sun dagger marks solstices and equinoxes with uncanny accuracy, a society encoding the sky into their world. Reaching the park is an adventure over unpaved roads, remoteness that preserves its sacred isolation. Arrive as a respectful visitor. Walk the trails, trace kiva outlines, touch expertly laid stones, and step back 1,000 years. Designated an international dark sky park, night here is pristine, a breathtaking Milky Way, and a direct link to the celestial wonders that shape this culture. The silence is immense, broken only by the wind. This is a sacred homeland whose stories still travel the desert air. In the vast, sun-drenched landscapes of southern Utah, there stands a testament to the patient artistry of water and wind. This is Rainbow Bridge National Monument, carved from rich Navajo sandstone, one of the world's largest natural bridges. To stand beneath its immense curve is to feel humility and connection. Formed by the meander of Bridge Creek looping a rock fin before breaking through, a living cathedral sculpted by erosion over millennia. Known as Nonazoshe and sacred to Navajo, Hopi, and other tribes, visit with deep respect. This is holy ground. Arrive by boat across Lake Powell and hike a winding canyon trail. The bridge reveals itself slowly, a stunning reward for the pilgrimage. Beyond the bustling rims of the Grand Canyon lies a land of rugged, untamed wilderness. Grand Canyon Parashant National Monument. Over 1 million acres of volcanic fury, cinder cones, ponderosa forests, and plunging canyons. No paved roads, no centers, no crowds, only wind, rock, and the star-filled sky. Stand at Whitmore Canyon Overlook and gaze into the Grand Canyon, alone. This is pure off-grid adventure. Weather turns fast, roads wash out, carry ample water, extra fuel, spare tires, and reliable communication. For the well-prepared, Parashant is a last wild frontier, magnificently empty and unforgettable. In the heart of the Sonoran Desert, along the quiet border between Arizona and Mexico, lies a vibrant ecosystem adapted to a relentless sun. Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument, the only place in the U.S. where organ pipe cactus grows wild in significant numbers. Tall, multi-stemmed arms reach skyward. Some live over 150 years, a testament to desert resilience. Explore by Ajo Mountain Drive or Puerto Blanco Drive, past Quito Baquito Springs. Stop for blooms, wildlife, and quiet grandeur. Timing matters. In spring after rains, wildflowers carpet the desert. Cacti burst into bloom, pollinators arrive, even nectar-feeding bats. A UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, a living museum where life flourishes even here. Some stories are not written in books, but etched into the very stone of the earth. This is Montezuma Castle, misnamed by settlers. Its true history is local, a testament to the ingenuity of the Sinagua people. They built a 20-room, 5-story high-rise, a vertical village protected from elements and enemies. Masters of arid lands, they embraced Beaver Creek's flow and the cool north-facing alcove, access closed since the 1950s to preserve it. From the path below, admire windows, T-shaped doorways, and imagine a community suspended between earth and sky. Their reasons for departure are lost, perhaps drought, perhaps conflict, but their legacy endures in these silent walls. On the coast of Florida, where the Matanzas River meets the Atlantic, stands a guardian of stone, Castillo de San Marcos, the oldest masonry fort in the continental U.S. built of coquina, a rock of ancient shells that absorbs cannon fire. Cannonballs sank in. The walls swallowed them like a sponge, a bastion never taken by force. It has flown many flags, served as prison to figures like Osceola, and anchors centuries of contested history. Walk the ramparts, hear echoes of muskets, feel salt air on weathered stone, strategy and nature in enduring harmony. A monument to design, resilience, and the tides of empire. In the high desert of New Mexico, carved into soft volcanic rock, lies a world shaped by fire and faith. Bandelier's Tuff, compressed ash from an ancient eruption, became a canvas for civilization. Walk the main loop to Taiwanese foundations, then look up to Cavates carved high in the cliff face. Climb reconstructed ladders, touch soot-blackened ceilings, and share the view of the Ancestral Pueblo people. Journey to Alcove House, 140 feet above, a ceremonial cave reached by daring ladders, solitude and spirit intertwined. This is a sacred ancestral homeland, an act of listening to echoes in the tuff and stories on the wind. In western New Mexico stands a silent sentinel, a headland that witnessed the long march of human history. El Morro, its reliable pool drew travelers who rested in its shadow and left their marks. Before ink, the Zuni ancestors carved stories, petroglyphs of animals, human figures, and geometric designs. In 1605, Don Juan de Oñate carved the first known European inscription, "Passed by here." A floodgate opened. Soldiers, governors, friars, pioneers, surveyors, centuries layered in stone, a ledger of ambition and endurance. Petroglyphs beside calligraphy beside block letters, a conversation written on the face of the earth. Along New Mexico's Animas River lie the Aztec ruins, a name born of error, but a place of truth. Built by the Ancestral Puebloans, the Chacoan world's northern outpost, some 50 miles from Chaco Canyon. A meticulously planned community of over 400 rooms, rising 3 stories, aligned to the sun and stars, with T-shaped doorways and fine masonry. Descend into the reconstructed Great Kiva. Here imagine chants, see firelight flicker, feel communal energy, trade, ceremony, daily life. The roads, pottery, and architecture reveal a shared cultural vision. It stands as a testament to reach and influence, a magnificent question that still invites answers. 70 miles west of Key West, in the Dry Tortugas, rises our number 15, Fort Jefferson, the largest all-masonry fort in the Americas, over 16 million bricks, a 19th century marvel guarding vital shipping lanes. It never fired in hostility, yet served as Union naval station and prison, holding men convicted in Lincoln's assassination. Arrive by ferry or seaplane, explore ramparts in the morning, then snorkel brilliant coral and swim with sea turtles by afternoon. History and nature in surreal harmony. A remote sanctuary where warm breezes carry echoes of the past over a living reef. And so, our journey through 15 of America's most incredible national monuments comes to a close. Earlier, a question hung in the air. The monument that started it all, declared by President Theodore Roosevelt in 1906 under the Antiquities Act, was number 1 on our list, Devil's Tower. A fitting beginning, natural wonder and deep cultural significance, setting the standard for every monument we explored. Each place is a chapter in the American story, a protected piece of our shared heritage. Thank you for joining us on this incredible adventure. This has been Wanderlust Revealed. If you enjoyed this tour, please give this video a like. Which of these monuments tops your travel list? Have you visited any? Share your stories, favorites, and plans in the comments below. We read every single one. Until next time, keep exploring.